Welcome back. Today, I want to talk about the journey to purchasing your first home and maybe unraveling the mystery of how much you can actually afford without having to sell your soul or live off instant noodles for eternity. Several factors come into play, so let's get into it. First things first, let's start with the obvious, your income. It's not just about how much you make, but how you can make your earnings work for you. Think of it as your financial dating profile. The more attractive it is, the better your chances of landing your dream home. Next up, the down payment. This is like the first impression on a first date. The more you put down, the less awkward it'll be later. In Ontario, you're looking at a minimum of 5% for homes under $500,000, but if you're eyeing something fancier, you'll need to up your game. And let's not forget about existing debt. If your debt were a roommate, you'd want it to be so small you barely notice it's there. Well, lenders feel the same way. They use your debt to income ratio to make sure you can juggle your current debt while adding a mortgage into the mix. Interest rates can be hotter than a Canadian summer, affecting how much house you can afford. Just a small change in rates can have a big impact on your monthly payments. So keep an eye on them like you would on a poutine left unattended. And the mortgage stress test. It's like your home's way of saying, can you still love me if I'm a little high maintenance? This test makes sure you can still afford your mortgage if interest rates decide to climb. Now, let's shine a light on the less visible yet crucial costs of home ownership: property taxes, home insurance, and utilities. And for those considering a condo, remember to account for those condo fees. These expenses are part of the home ownership package and they're essential to plan for. And then there's the final step, closing costs. These include legal fees, land transfer taxes, and a handful of other expenses necessary to seal the deal. It's the last hurdle before you can truly call the house your own. So, my soon-to-be homeowners, the journey of buying a home in Ontario is a bit like assembling IKEA furniture. It might seem daunting at first, with more parts than you expected, but with the right tools and a bit of patience, you'll end up with something wonderful, or at least something that stands upright most of the time. Understanding these elements upfront will equip you for a smoother home buying journey in Ontario. While it may seem daunting, knowledge is power, and with the right preparation, you're not just buying a house, you're stepping into a new chapter of life, ready and informed. That wraps it up for today. If you found this information helpful, give us a like and subscribe for more real estate tips and tricks. Our journey together is about making informed decisions and navigating the path to home ownership with confidence. Thanks for watching, and until next time, here's to finding the home of your dreams with the knowledge to make it a reality.